Well done. You've completed your objectives. Now get out of there. Well done, 007. Good job, Bond. Outstanding work, James. You can't go in there, 007. That section is off limits, Bond. You can't leave until you've completed all your objectives, 007. It's all clear, Bond. Keep moving. You can't stop here, Bond. Keep moving. That area is not accessible to you. You will have to find another way around. Be resourceful, 007, and see if you can find an alternate way in. The guards have been alerted to your presence, Bond. Bond, if you blow the fuel tank, it may destroy the Harrier. Blow the fuel tank, 007. Target the fuel tank, 007. Bond, that fuel tank is exposed. Destroy it. A fuel tank has been revealed behind that vehicle. A munitions dump has been revealed behind that vehicle. Use it to destroy the AA guns, Bond. Well done, 007. The evac helicopter is in position. You must destroy those guns, 007, before they destroy you. Bond, you can dispatch your enemies non-lethally with hand-to-hand combat. Get to that briefcase, Bond. That Harrier is well armoured. Look for a more powerful weapon, 007. Quickly, Bond. Your way is clear. You've got to get to the landing zone. You could take cover behind those crates, 007. Excellent. Now destroy that Harrier. Find a rocket launcher. Remember, use deadly force only if you have no other choice, 007. Agents, we are sending you to an isolated area in Tunisia near the Gulf of Gabes. Your mission is to investigate an individual known only as M. Sappho. Gather what information you can and report back to MI6. Well done. You've successfully completed this mission. Agents, pack your bags. You're being sent to an uncharted island in the Andaman Sea. I'll fill in the details when you get there. M. Out. That performance won't do for an agent of Her Majesty's Secret Service. Agents, you need to infiltrate the nearby palace, most likely the headquarters of the operation. Avoid all contact with the local population. Agents, your cover is blown. Sappho's henchmen are waiting for you. You are authorized to use any force necessary to escape. Your GPS has been updated with the fastest route out of town. Get moving. Agents, hold your present location until we find an escape route. Agents, we've received intel that information is hidden in the palace, and Sappho's henchmen are planting explosives to destroy all evidence of his operations. You must not let that happen. Agents, that is the elusive Sappho. Capture him. Hurry, he's going back into the cistern. Interesting. These weapons seem to be shielded with a platinum finish. Destroy the machinery at all costs. Our intelligence has located Sappho. He's in the palace courtyard. Go there at once and apprehend him. He's escaping back into the palace. You've lost him. Hold your positions until we relocate Sappho. Our sources indicate that Sappho has been supplying a large number of platinum weapons to a Nikolai Diavolo. See if you can find out more about this individual. Agents, try to make it to high ground. It may be your only chance. Good job. You've eliminated Sappho and the nanotechnology threat. Prepare for extraction and debriefing. Good job. You've eliminated Sappho and the nanotechnology threat. Prepare for extraction and debriefing. Agents, your cover is blown. Sappho's henchmen are setting up an ambush. You are authorized to use any force necessary to accomplish your mission. Your GPS has been updated with directions to the palace. Agents, Sappho's palace is in the vicinity. Hold your present location while we locate the hidden entrance. Congratulations, agents. Don't get too confident, though. We have another more challenging mission that needs your attention. Agents, you will need to work together to open this gate. Agents, you must find an exit. Our sources indicate that there is a secret research facility on the island. We suspect Dr. Lazarus Beam, an expert in the field of nanolasers, is behind it. Your job is to find and infiltrate the facility and then get as much information as possible. Stealth is paramount on this mission. Do not alarm the local authorities. Q, we have an emergency. I need 2 agents who work well together for a highly dangerous mission, so I'll need the best you've got. M, out. We've dropped you off at a safe entry point to the island. This entire area is well guarded. Avoid alerting the local security forces. You must rappel to the top of those cliffs. There are guards patrolling on ledges along the way, so go slowly and cover each other. Agents, be careful. There's a guard tower above you. We are updating your GPS with the guard's line of sight. Look for alternate routes. It might be to your advantage to disable the guard in the tower. Look for ways of getting past the patrolling guards undetected. Agents, you are approaching the guards' barracks. This area is heavily fortified. Avoid contact with the soldiers at all costs. Take out the guards ahead quietly. Otherwise the mission will be compromised. Search for an exit from the barracks to the abandoned mine buildings. We will update your GPS with this location soon. Agents, be careful. There is another guard tower up ahead. Pay attention to your GPS. Agents, our intelligence indicates that the laser facility is hidden inside those dilapidated mining structures. We are not sure of the exact location. You must reconnoiter the buildings and search for a way into the main facility. Interesting. It looks as if those crates are being delivered to a site we are investigating in South America. Agents, we are still looking for a way into the research facility. We have identified several abandoned mine tunnels up ahead. Please investigate. One of these tunnels may be the entrance. Agents, you've found the research facility. Unfortunately, your presence has been discovered, so you may abandon stealth. You must destroy any laser technology you find. It must not fall into the wrong hands. You must find an exit. The way you came is impassable. We are updating your GPS with a way out. Excellent work, agents. Now to get you off the island and back to London in one piece. Our sources indicate that there is a large sinkhole that leads to the sea. The area is heavily guarded, but the guards will not expect you to take this route. You will need to rappel down and cover each other. This technology looks interesting. If you find any schematics, please take them with you. Any information you discover may prove useful in another ongoing MI6 operation. Agents, we are detecting a massive build-up of troops. Hold on while we find an exit. Our sources indicate that there is a secret research facility on the island. We suspect Dr. Lazarus Beam, an expert in the field of nanolasers, is behind it. Your job is to infiltrate the facility and gather as much information as possible. Stealth is paramount on this mission. We've dropped you off at a safe entry point to the island. This entire area is well guarded. Avoid alerting the local security forces at all costs. Agents, be careful. There's a guard tower above you. We are updating your GPS. Agents, your mission is to infiltrate the nanotech center and plant explosive charges throughout the facility. Once the charges are set, exit as quickly as possible. This mission should be considered highly dangerous. Good luck. Excellent work. Our sources indicate that the nanotech threat has been eliminated. Agents, we've identified 4 areas in the building that need to be sabotaged. Avoid alerting the guards, otherwise completing the mission will be extremely difficult. Please avoid the patrolling guards on this floor. You've been detected. You must eliminate the guards on this floor before moving on to your next objective. Agents, the lab is apparently inaccessible. Maybe you can find a way by using the spider bomb. Good job. 1 more floor and you're done. Good job, agents. Please move to the next floor. Get to the rooftop immediately. We will airlift you off the building. I have bad news. We are currently unable to provide you with air transport. Wait there while we access the building schematics. Agents, please hold your ground. Air evac is on the way. Agents, hold your ground a little while longer. We found a way out. Updating your GPS. The building has become compromised. Find a way out immediately. Agents, the clock is ticking. You must get out of that building. Well done. You escaped. But you still have more work to do. We've lost contact with you. Can you hear me? We are planning an exit strategy. Continue forward until I update you. Agents, we've detected activity in the chamber, although we are not currently reading any human heat signatures. Proceed with caution. Excellent job, agents. Now get out of there. We've detected the presence of nanotechnology in this chamber, and have updated your GPS with new objectives. You need to destroy the remaining technology at all costs. Agents, your mission is to infiltrate the nanotech center and plant explosive charges within the facility. We've identified 4 areas in the building that need your attention. Avoid alerting the guards. Otherwise, completing the mission will be extremely difficult. Once the charges are set, exit as quickly as possible. This mission is considered highly dangerous. Good luck. Remember, if you run out of spider bombs, you will fail the mission. Agents, enemy forces are using nanosuits. Use your thermal vision to track their movement. Agents, enemy forces are using active camouflage. Use your thermal vision to track their movement. You have 10 minutes remaining. Get moving, agents. Agents, you only have 5 minutes to get out of there. It appears 007 has things under control. Now find an exit. Place an explosive charge at this location, 007. Rappel off that ledge, 007. You may have a license to kill 007, but that, I'm afraid, was overkill. Good. Now why don't you find a way to rappel off that rooftop? You're incorrigible, 007. I must say, that did seem to achieve a positive result, 007. Yes. You must find Dr. Nadanova. You mustn't let that train get away. 007, Dr. Nadanova is on that train. You must find a way to get on board. Get underneath the train. You should be able to climb up from there. 007, you've allowed the train to escape with the stolen technology. Return to MI6 immediately. Hurry, 007, the train is getting away. Now find Dr. Nadanova before any harm comes to her. Bond, do not let that helicopter get away. You must destroy that helicopter, 007. The nanotech prototype cannot remain in enemy hands. You must destroy that helicopter, 007. The nanotech prototype cannot remain in enemy hands. They've got away, 007. You failed. Next time, perhaps I should send 009. When you two are finished with your obligatory flirting, would you mind stepping in here, 007? Good day, 007. 007, welcome back.
Nice to see you again, Em.
Excellent work rescuing Dr. Nadanova, 007. However, we have a new crisis on our hands. We've lost contact with 003. He was in Peru investigating Nikolai Diavolo, a KGB agent so ruthless that the KGB itself tried to have him terminated. Unfortunately, they failed. Diavolo's control, his teacher, was Max Zorin.
Yes, we once played bridge together. He lost.
We believe 003's life may be in danger.
I'm on my way to Peru.
007, you must locate Serena Saint-Germain. There may be a clue as to her whereabouts at 003's base of operations. 007, you are not advised to engage the local patrols. Avoidance is the best policy here. Keep your weapons disengaged. Bond, you'll need to lose that tail if you're to meet up with Miss Saint-Germain. The loss of innocent bystanders is simply unacceptable, 007. Return to MI6 immediately. The loss of innocent bystanders is simply unacceptable, 007. Return to MI6 immediately. I warned you to keep a low profile, 007. Now we'll never learn the fate of 003. You must not let that henchman report your position. Find a way to stop him. I'm sure Q has provided you with a navigation device, 007. This would be an appropriate time to put it to use. You failed to make contact with Miss Saint-Germain. You've lost our only lead. 007, we've learned that Serena's line at the hotel was tapped. She is in grave danger. It's imperative you get there as quickly as you can. You'll need to find a way past that roadblock. Perhaps one of Q's gadgets can help you create a distraction. Well done, 007. Now get up that hill and rendezvous with Miss Saint-Germain. You won't be able to drive up to the front gate, 007. Look for an alternate route to get in. That fireworks shop should cause a diversion, 007. Hide your Cayenne, then send the RC car to explosive effect. Correct, 007. Look for an old junction box. It's part of the mine's original wiring structure hidden somewhere in the cliffs. Upward and onward, 007. 003's life may be hanging in the balance. Bond, M here. Someone seems to be jamming your signal, which may also explain why we can't contact the uplink 003 installed. Find what's causing the interference and deactivate it. M out. Bond, by hacking into their computer system, we have reason to believe 003 might be imprisoned somewhere atop that cliff. Hurry, 007. You're our only hope. And his. Bond, you're running out of time. You must find that uplink device and install it so we can help you find 003. Agreed. Now go. Perhaps it's time to blow something up, 007. Complete his mission, 007. Find a junction box and install that uplink. Bond, Diavolo's communications seem to originate from that tower. Diavolo can't have got far. It looks like a trap, Bond. Be careful. My God, James, you need to get to 003 now. Save her, Bond. Those gas pumps, 007. It's your best chance. The plane is taxiing to leave, 007. You must get on board. Civilian casualties are quite unacceptable, 007. Your role in this mission has ended. Return to headquarters immediately. Civilian casualties are unacceptable. Agent Starling will meet you in the park at the north end of town. Right, 007. You must get to the diner and hijack that truck. Well done, Bond. Now get to that warehouse. Well done, Bond. Now get to that warehouse. You mustn't allow Agent Starling to be harmed, 007. Intercept that limo and find out the name of the club. Now hurry, 007. You must get to the club before Yayakov harms Agent Starling. Get back to your vehicle, 007. You must follow that limousine. You disappoint me, 007. You've been detected. He got away, 007. This will have terrible consequences for Agent Starling. You've taken too long, 007. You have only yourself to blame for Agent Starling's demise. You've taken too long, 007. You have only yourself to blame for Agent Starling's demise. We've picked up heat signatures from that building, 007. See if you can listen in to their conversation. Use non-lethal force, Bond. We need to get the name of that club. An alternate route may have helped you get there faster, 007. Stay in the dark, 007. Those spotlights must not find you. I warned you about those spotlights, Bond. Return to MI6 immediately. Attach a listening device to that limo, 007. We need to find out what they're up to. You'll need to improvise, 007. Time is short. Bond, Agent Starling is starting her last song. You must get to her before it's too late. Find the keycard, 007. Look upstairs. Bond, perhaps you can find a place to use your rappel here. Sounds like a thunderstorm, 007. Be careful of the lightning. It can reveal your position. Bond, move quickly. Agent Starling is running out of time. Bond, that's Jean Le Rouge, Yayakov's sadistic and cruel right-hand man who specializes in torture. I fear for Agent Starling's life. You're not out of danger yet, 007. Yayakov's men will be lying in wait as you deliver Agent Starling back to her apartment. 007, we've detected an explosive device on that limousine. It appears to be triggered by speed. Agent Starling should be able to defuse it, but in the meantime, ensure you don't slow down. Take Agent Starling to our local safe house, 007. Your location is no longer secure, 007. Get Agent Starling out of there. Diavolo mustn't be allowed to operate in New Orleans, 007. Return to his compound and destroy it. It's imperative you find out what Yayakov is up to, 007. Bond, look in the attic for a way past that door. The security door is now open, 007. Proceed with caution. You're trapped, 007. And now those transformers. Get out of there, 007. 007. Jaws mustn't be allowed to enter the city limits with that nanotech. You must stop him. Hurry, 007. You mustn't let Jaws succeed. If that truck is allowed to enter the city, there's no telling how many innocent people will die. You're our only hope, James. There's the truck, 007. You must do everything in your power to stop Jaws. Drive carefully, 007. Your mission is to prevent an accident, not cause one. Be careful, Bond. The target is Jaws, not innocent motorists. Jaws has reached New Orleans, 007. You failed to prevent a catastrophe. Return to MI6. You failed, 007. Jaws will sink the city along with your reputation. Return to MI6 at once. The city will soon be underwater along with your reputation. Return to MI6 at once. Jaws has crossed to the other side of the bridge, 007. Get over there and stop him. Ah, Bond. Q has been analysing the sample you recovered.
The nanotechnology is the work of Dr. Nadanova, but upgraded.
Upgraded?
The nanobots were originally designed to fix nuclear reactors by infiltrating their radioactive circuit boards and repairing their control systems.
But Yayakov added an acid cartridge and a swarming program. So, instead of repairing the circuits, they destroy them. In fact, they'll disintegrate anything made of metal.
Like a dam? Or a bridge?
Or a building? Or a city? So what keeps the nanobots from destroying each other? The platinum?
Precisely! They're programmed to ignore what they're made of.
Thank you, Q.
Why do I think New Orleans was just a test?
We must find out where Diavolo is going to strike next.
Serena Saint-Germain mentioned a platinum deposit in Peru. I'll start with her.
The geologist you rescued? Check in with Q first.
A platinum idea. It's time to test Mr. Diavolo's metal.
The driver is likely to be in one of the hotel rooms. Be stealthy, 007. Remember, 007, you must win the race in order to get an audience with the host this evening. Oh, cheers, 007. Well done. Remember, 007, you must win the race in order to meet Diavolo. Bond, you must locate Miss Saint-Germain and get out of there before reinforcements arrive. So far, so good, 007, but that's not an armoured vehicle. You'll have to avoid those patrols if you expect to deliver Miss Saint-Germain home in one piece. We'll alert the Russians. Before leaving for Moscow, I want you to destroy the mine. Good luck, 007. 007, you don't have much time. You must get out of there. The mine will blow any second now, Bond. Move! Bond, you can escape through the room above you. That lift's not going anywhere, Bond. Nicely executed, 007, if you'll forgive the pun. You must stop those tanks from breaking through that wall, 007. Look for a weakness you can exploit. Bond, we've traced Diavolo's transmission to a location deep underground. It appears to be directly below the tank storage warehouse. You must arrive before Diavolo's forces descend upon Red Square, Bond. There might be a shortcut beyond that wall. Bond, Diavolo plans to release a toxic gas into the Kremlin. You must beat his forces to Red Square, find the source of the gas, and neutralize it. You failed, 007. Countless lives have been lost. Return to MI6. There are subterranean vents that lead into the Kremlin, Bond. Diavolo must be planning to use them to release the poisonous gas. Get down there and eliminate the source. Well done, 007. Too slow, 007. There must have been another way to stop those tanks. Eliminate that helicopter, 007. It's your best chance. It appears Diavolo is planning to use brute force to enter the Kremlin. You must find a way to stop those tanks from breaking through that wall. Bond, you must get to that jet. That plane is your only way out. We're working on it, 007. Not the escape route I would have taken, but it seems to have done the job. We believe you're in the secret Kremlin nuclear command bunker. I fear what Diavolo may be doing with it. Aim for his backpack, 007. The bridge controls are in that booth. You're running out of time, 007. The missiles are going to launch. Bond, you need to find a way onto those catwalks to exit this hangar. Bond, you will need to network tap those turrets from behind. Bond, one of the missiles has been reactivated. We believe it is targeted on London. An unknown source has tapped into the network directly from a telemetry tower in the launch area itself. You must get to the launch area and stop that missile. Bond, one of the missiles has been reactivated. We believe it is targeted on London. An unknown source has tapped into the network directly from a telemetry tower in the launch area itself. You must get to the launch area and stop that missile. That qualifies as excessive force, 007.
Sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry, I'll try to be more judicious next time.
Rappel off that ledge and find Dr. Nadanova.
One last explosive should do it.
You will push me too far one day, 007. Excellent work.
Thank you. Shall we, charge on? I'll try not to blow things out of proportion. Unless I have to.
You mustn't let that train get away. Hurry, 007. 007, the prototype is on that train. You must find a way to get on board. Get underneath the train. You should be able to climb up from there. 007, you've allowed the train to escape with a stolen technology. Return to MI6 immediately. 007, you must not let the train get away. Hurry, 007, the train is getting away. Bond, do not let that helicopter get away. You must destroy that helicopter, 007. The nanotech prototype cannot remain in enemy hands. You failed, 007. They got away with the prototype.
Find the keycard 007. Look upstairs.
The security door is now open. 7. Proceed with caution.